I'm Nick Padula. I'm a registered dietitian and a professor at the School of Gerontology. Today, we're going to talk about healthy breakfast and what it means to you as an employee at USC. We're partnering here with the USC Workwell Center. So what is a healthy breakfast? Eating breakfast is found to be generally associated with good health. Skipping breakfast and any meal for that fact may lead to overeating later in the day. Choose a breakfast based on your needs. A well-balanced breakfast will contain complex carbohydrates, including fiber, protein, and healthy fats. Break your fast and provide energy to kickstart your day. Fueling your brain and body starts with breakfast, and it will prepare your stomach for medications if needed. So what makes a balanced breakfast? Here we have two resources provided that gives you a good visual of what a balanced breakfast is. On your left is My Plate. It's a visual representation of all of the food groups and how they fit on your plate. So here we have a diagram of a plate, and fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, and dairy are sectioned into the plate and onto the cup or side dish next to the plate for dairy. So this is a good visual of what the serving size of each food group should be like. On the right, we have an actual example of fat, carb, and protein, with the fats being almonds, avocado, and cheese, carbs being oats, blueberries, or any fruit for that matter, and toast, and protein being yogurt, protein powder, and eggs. Now, this graphic on the right is more of an example of breakfast items. But first and foremost, before we get started cooking, we want to make sure that we practice proper safety and sanitation when cooking breakfast and all other meals. So clean and sanitize the cooking surface first, and ensure that all cooking utensils have been cleaned and sanitized before preparation. Separate your raw and cooked foods during prep, and wash your hands after handling the raw food items. Cook thoroughly. Use a probe thermometer to measure internal temperature of proteins. That's eggs should be cooked to an internal temperature of 160 degrees, and sausage and other breakfast meats to about 155 degrees. Lastly, store foods at safe temperatures, 41 degrees and below for cold items. Those are items in your refrigerator, and in your freezer, 0 degrees or below. And lastly, do not leave cooked food at room temperature for longer than 2 hours. On the USC Workwell Center website, that's workwell.usc.edu, we have over 100 cooking videos and recipes, from every meal to different snacks and everything in between. Click the link and visit the website to view all of the different recipes we have for breakfast. Let's go there now. Here we are on the Workwell website. If you scroll down, breakfast is the first section to come up. Here are 3 great examples for recipes that incorporate carbs, fats, and protein. So here we have avocado toast. When you click through, you'll have a video of how to make it. You'll have keywords that fit this recipe, like vegetarian, healthy, egg, etc. You'll have the recipe here and the total prep time. So by looking at this recipe, we can see that we have whole grain bread, which is a grain, including fiber. We have our avocado, which is our healthy fat, and we have our egg. There's our protein. So we have all 3 micronutrients in here. And it takes 5 minutes, I would say even less, to make. Let's go back and look at super satisfying smoothie. Now, smoothies are very versatile, where you can have your choice of milk or milk alternative. You can add greens, which is a good way to sneak vegetables into your breakfast, and you cannot taste the greens in the smoothie because the fruit, frozen or whole, will provide that sweetness and you won't be able to taste the greens. Including, you can add some chia seeds, flax seeds, or hemp seeds for healthy fats and fiber. To add some micronutrients, you can add cinnamon, ginger, turmeric, cardamom, cacao nibs to that. And you can choose your protein powder of your choice and any flavor to add protein. Also, you can add peanut butter, almond butter, or unsweetened Greek yogurt for more protein and for more for carbohydrates and fat and your dairy portion. So you can get as creative as you want with your smoothie, and it will provide all 3 macronutrients, tons of micronutrients, and you can take it to go on your way to work. Lastly, we have overnight oats with chia seeds. And similar to the smoothie, you can get really creative and versatile with this as well. So we do have our base, which is our rolled oats. We can add our chia seeds or hemp seeds again for healthy fat. We have liquid with milk or milk alternative. And you can add any of these fruits of your choice: sliced banana, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, mango, all of these. You can even use frozen fruit as well for a more inexpensive option. And you can also add your peanut butter, almond butter, Greek yogurt, walnuts for fat and for protein. So here we have our protein in our milk. We have some protein in our grains. We have protein in our peanut butter, almond butter, and Greek yogurt. And one of my favorite things is adding a little bit of whey protein in here as well. So thank you for watching this presentation on a healthy breakfast. Hopefully you got some motivation and tips and tricks to incorporate all the macronutrients to start your day off right. This presentation will be linked to the WorkWell website. And if you have any other questions, please reach out to us. Thank you. Fight on.